Hey, welcome back to CrossTalk podcast. I'm Tomoya.
Hi, I'm Andrea.
All right, this time we're gonna talk about sustainable tour,
Okay.
right?
This is a hot topic, actually, and especially in Japan, but not just in Japan. I think worldwide in the tourist industry, the topic of sustainable tours is a big thing, right?
I guess so, but I don't know about today's specific topic.
Okay.
So can you share the story of this?
Sure. So we're looking at the topic of gorilla tours.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, this is a tour in Uganda, Africa, where visitors can pay a guide or a group of guides to lead them into the mountain, the forest in the mountains. So this is a tour. This is a tour in which customers can pay guides in Uganda, Africa, to basically take them up into the mountains, and they can watch or observe gorillas in their natural habitat. And so the question is this gorilla tour, this gorilla watching tour, is it sustainable or not?
Can you explain a little more detail? Because how can this be destructive? Like, how can this
or non-sustainable?
Non-sustainable.
Okay. Well, for one thing, sustainable tourism is a buzzword.
Yes.
It's just a buzzword. So a lot of tourist agencies or tourist companies will say a tour is sustainable when actually it isn't really sustainable. It just might not be as destructive, perhaps, as traditional tourism.
Yeah, like greenwashing.
What is that?
It's another buzzword.
Greenwashing.
Greenwashing.
I haven't heard that, but I can imagine what it is, and I kind of like it. I mean, I like. It's interesting. I don't mean that I like what they're doing.
Yeah. So like, if people, especially European people, like to have a sustainable products, but it's not sustainable. It actually using so much energy, or cause damage for the environment.
Yes.
This is called greenwashing.
Greenwashing. So it's made to look or made to appear eco-friendly, but actually it's not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I mean, these gorilla tours are kind of the same way. So the reason that people are questioning whether these are actually sustainable or not are for two reasons. One is that, exactly as you mentioned. So one is, people have to take airplanes and buses and safari cars to get to the tour location. Those methods of transportation release carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases that cause destruction and that cause global warming. So in that sense, if you think about it, it's not really sustainable. If you're destroying the environment even just a little bit in order to get to this tour location, it's not really sustainable.
I see.
The second reason it's questioned is that these tours in Uganda happen in a national park, which is what in Japanese, kokuritsukoen.
Yes.
So they're in a national park. In order to make this national park, the Ugandan government had to ask the traditional tribes that were living there to leave the land, like get out of the park, basically, go live somewhere else.
Oh, so this indigenous people?
Well, I don't know if they were indigenous, but they were tribes living in that area.
Okay.
So they were asked to leave the forest, and so they've been moved out of their traditional homeland, and they can't get used to the new place. Like the terrain, the climate is different, right? The atmosphere is different, the environment is different.
Yes.
The food is different.
Okay. So this government put them completely different environment.
Yeah, completely different environment, like out of the forest.
Okay.
So then when tourists come into the forest, they're actually paying a lot of money to take these gorilla tours. I think it's 800 yen or $800 per hour.
How hours?
Per hour. For 1 hour, it's $800. So in Japanese yen, what is that? It's like 12 what would it be?
12.
Junie Mayan?
Junie Mayan. Yes, I guess.
Around Junie Mayan.
Yes, I guess.
So like 120,000 yen. That's a lot of money for a 1-hour tour.
Yes.
So that money, in theory, should be going to these village people and also to help preserve the gorilla habitat. So in theory, it should be win-win, right? The tourists are paying lots of money. This money should be used to sustain the tour itself, to make the gorilla habitat, and also to help the village people.
Yes, of course.
But it's not, because the government takes the money instead.
Oh, government taking advantage.
Yes, the government is corrupting the system and not giving the money to the villagers.
Okay, yes.
So in that sense, it's also not sustainable, right?
Yes. Let me ask you a question.
Sure, I'll try.
Isn't the gorilla dangerous?
Ooh, that is a good question.
Because they are very powerful than you think.
They are extremely big animals and muscular.
Yeah.
Like super, super strong.
Yeah.
Super strong.
Super strong.
The park rangers actually make efforts to, I wouldn't say tame the gorillas, but they do things to get the gorillas used to human presence. So because the gorillas in these tours that are used for these tours are used to humans, they do not attack.
Okay.
They know that they're safe and they're not threatened by humans.
Okay.
So it's not just any gorilla. They only have certain gorilla families that they can do this with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you touch these gorillas?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Okay, that's too dangerous.
I think that'd be too dangerous.
Yes, I think so.
You can get near and you can watch and you can take photographs, and that's probably about it.
But I think that's more than enough.
Yeah. Yeah, because again, it's not like a zoo where there's a piece of glass between you and the animal. It's in their natural habitat. It is quite amazing, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I actually have a friend or an acquaintance who lives in a town near us. She didn't do the gorilla tour. She did a chimpanzee tour. But it was a similar situation. She paid or hired guides that know where the chimpanzees live. And they took her up hiking in the mountains. And she was able to look at the chimpanzees, watch the chimpanzees in their natural environment, and take photographs. So she took beautiful photographs of the animals. But, again, no feeding, no touching. They have to keep a distance because even chimpanzees are dangerous. It's a wild animal. I mean, they do bite.
Oh, yes, of course.
They can be vicious if you invade their territory.
Yes.
But no, I don't know anyone firsthand who has ever done a gorilla tour. Because, as you say, they're dangerous animals. They're big animals.
Yes.
And it's kind of a rare thing to be able to do this.
Yes. I've never seen this kind of a wild animals in real life. But I saw a koala in Australia.
Cute.
And I heard there's a one zoo you can actually touch and hold koalas.
That'd be really fun to do because they're not dangerous.
No, but they actually have a sharp, small claws.
Okay. Yeah, they probably do have sharp claws because usually they climb trees.
Yes.
So they need the claws to hang on.
Yes,
I think.
Yes. Yeah. Are you interested in going like this kind of wild, sustainable-ish tour?
I mean, actually, kind of.
Oh, what wild animal you want to see if you had a chance?
I won't do it. Well, actually, I did kind of. It wasn't a tour. I really like sea lions.
Sea lions. Okay.
And there's a place in San Francisco near the wharf where you can go and watch sea lions. It's not really a natural environment, though. It is in the sea, but it's near the wharf, which is like a port. And the city has put out kind of these big buoys in the water where the sea lions can get up on and rest. So it's away from people, so it's safe. It's safe for people, and it's also safe for the sea lions. But you can clearly see them from the shore. So I did do that. Otherwise, I would probably enjoy seeing like some kind of fancy bird in the wild. I like birds.
Like a flamingo or something.
Yeah, like flamingos or some kind of a parrot or something colorful.
Nice.
How about you?
If I had a time and chance, I want to see bears.
Black or polar bears? Brown bears, black bears, or polar bears?
Do you know grizzly bears?
Yeah.
It's the most vicious bears on Earth.
Yeah, they're huge.
So yeah, I want to see.
Aggressive. Well, they don't always attack, but again, if you get in their space, if you get in their territory, they do attack.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Okay, if you go, please stay far back because they're fast.
Yeah,
they're fat and big, but they run. So
yeah, I want to enjoy this feeling of scare.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, thank you.
You know, life or death situation. Imagine that.
No, thank you. I just want to see cute animals or pretty things. I don't want to hear the life and death. I don't do the life and death thing. No, thank you.
That's one thing I want to do. I also want to see sharks under the water.
You do like the life and death thing.
Because I watched so many like survival TV programs recently.
Sharks would freak me out. No, I couldn't do that. No way.
No way. Yeah,
no.
I won't do that, but that's what I want.
I don't want to think about it.
Okay.
Because you're probably too young, but like when I was a kid, the movie Jaws.
That's a fake.
Yeah, but like
shark.
when you're like 5, you don't know that. It looks real and it was scary as heck. So like we grew up, we were always like super afraid of sharks because of that movie.
It's not, you think sharks are dangerous and then scary.
Thanks to that movie.
Yeah, but it's, think about it this way. It's music, this sound makes you scared of these wild animals.
Well, that's true. I was going to say, like, every time we went even to the swimming pool, because, like, where I live, there's no ocean. We have to go in the swimming pool. In the pool, if someone says, da-da, da-da, da-da-da-da-da, everyone, like, freaks out, because that's the, the theme music to Jaws. Everyone freaks out, and everyone runs out of the pool, right?
That's what I'm telling. You are not scared to shark. You're scared to this music.
And the shark, the image of the shark. Both.
Right.
Both. It's a both thing.
Yeah.
It's a gut reaction.
Yes. Yeah, I have to confess. I don't like swimming in the ocean because I can't see under the surface.
How are you going to see a shark?
That's,
you want to go in the ocean.
Again, that's why I want to see a shark.
Oh gosh. Oh my goodness.
With like some kind of a cage.
I was going to say you should get in the cage. Yeah, please use the cage. Don't be free diving, please. Please use a cage.
Of course.
Goodness. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so this gorilla tour has saying sustainable tour, but it's kind of a questionable, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm afford to do this tour, but
no, I can't afford it either. It's too expensive.
It is.
Yeah. But I want to ask our listeners, how about you guys? If you had a chance to see any wild animal in the wild, what animal would you choose? I would choose sea lions, which I did, and I would do it again. And you want sharks and grizzly bears.
Right.
How about our listeners? What do you guys want to see?
Okay, that's all for this episode, but don't forget to catch our next one.
All right, this is CrossTalk signing off, bringing you English your way every week.
Keep listening and keep shining.
Bye.
Bye.